It was viewers and the individual investors cross to bear, trying to make sense of NASDAQ CEO Bob Greifeld's explanation of what happened in the Facebook initial public offering debacle. In a recent live interview on CNBC, I counted 30 different variations on a theme. The delay in the cross, confirmation of the cross, the opening cross, rerun the cross, properly executed the cross, put an order into the cross, and on and on and on. If you don't believe me, you can count them for yourself by checking out the segment on CNBC.com. Anyway, not once in those 30 mentions of the cross did he ever define the cross for people like me who had no idea what in the heck he was talking about. The purpose of Greifeld's coming out that day was apparently to clear things up. But after the approximately 20-minute interview, the only thing that was clear to me was that he had crossed over into jargon land and that he wasn't nearly as prepared as he should have been. And his is one of two recent glaring examples, in my opinion, of poor crisis communications. Moments when plain talk is absolutely vital, and both executives here miss the mark. The second example is not nearly as infamous as the Facebook IPO, but it's just as mind-boggling. New York Times reporter Andy Pollack did a story on a kidney dialysis center operator and equipment manufacturer that failed to notify clinics that are not owned by the company about a potentially fatal issue with one of its products. Pollack reported that the company's North American chief medical officer told him the company had no way of communicating with non-company clinics except through papers in medical journals. Has he ever heard of a press release? A tweet? Media interviews to help get the word out as quickly as possible about something that could be putting dialysis patients in grave danger? Now, I have no way of knowing everything the CMO might have told Pollack during the course of that interview, but when he said he had no way of communicating except through medical journals, well, it guaranteed that it was going to end up in the story. Both of these gaffes once again illustrate the need for thorough preparation of a crisis communications plan and then making sure that if or when the crisis or issue occurs, that companies, their executives and spokespeople engage advisors to counsel them on proper and effective messaging. In today's world of instant communication, the stakes are higher than ever before. Not only is it instant, it's instantly repeated, echoed, and aggregated everywhere. It bounces around the world in a matter of minutes. There's little, if any, room for error, even when there's a delay in the cross, which, by the way, according to the Dictionary of Finance and Investment Terms, means securities transaction in which the same broker acts as agent in both sides of the trade. So there you go.